I've had a couple of requests to show how I set up my CB antennas. You can see I've got dual whips, one right there on the passenger side and one right there over on the driver's side. Right now only the one over here on the passenger side is hooked up. I didn't buy the coax, it was more expensive for a dual setup, and really I don't need it. The only reason that you see like the big trucks out on the highway with dual whips is because the top of the cab actually goes above the tip of the antenna, and that restricts your broadcast range. It won't broadcast side to side, it'll only go forwards if the top of the truck is actually blocking the tip of the antenna. It just restricts the radio signal. So come over here, I'll show you how I hook this up. Like I said, only the one over here on the passenger side is actually hooked up. That one over there, oh, the sun's kind of glaring it out. That one over here on the driver's side is really there just for looks. I could take it off if I wanted to, but I like the look of dual whips. I think it makes the truck look a little meaner. So all I did, let's see if I can get the cover here. All I did, yeah, I can't peel that back, is I just took the mount, drilled 2 holes straight into the top of the box here. Some people are a little weird about that. They don't want to be drilling permanent holes in their trucks. I didn't really care. I just drilled 2 holes straight down into the top of the box, filled it with silicone, let that silicone dry a little bit, and then put these brackets on here, these straight brackets. I don't even remember what they're called. Side post or side mount or something like that. But anyways, I just put that bracket on there, and then the whip just screws in. Get this to focus. Anyway, there we go. It just screws in on top of this peg that comes up out of the bracket. This peg comes up, and then this right here is where the whip screws in. Let's flip this back up. Down on the inside, you can see where the bottom of that bracket comes out. I just got my coax screwed into there, running down through the vent in the front of the box. From there, the cable comes out. Let's see if we can see it. There it is. Comes out of the box right there, and comes all the way down here, and inside to the bottom of this third door. Right there's the cable. Just inside the back of this third door that I've got on my truck. Let's get this all opened up. From there, I ran the cable in the back of the hinge, and then I bought too much cable and didn't want to cut and solder and screw with any of that, so I just ran it behind this jump seat here in my truck. Ran it behind the plastic molding of the jump seat, and then out the front of the jump seat, down into this trim. Runs right along the door, up to the front. Get down under here. You can kind of see where it comes out, the top of this trim right here. Now I still had extra wire. I did that, so peeled back my floor mat. I just got it coiled up underneath my floor mat. From there, just ran the cable straight up in to the back of the CB. I'm no professional when it comes to wiring these things up. I haven't tested this setup. For SWR or anything like that, so I don't really know how that is. Hell, I could be cooking my motor or cooking up my radio every time I use it, but I haven't had any problems with it, and I doubt that the SWR is too awful bad with this setup. But that's just the way that I set it up. It works for me, and it looks pretty good going down the road. You can't really see it. Can't really see it with all the trees and poles in the background, but it looks pretty good going down the road, so I'm happy with it.